It's finally Friday, and we have a stacked WNBA card for our viewing pleasure. Let's make some freaking money. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of The Bounce. We are a daily WNBA betting show that breaks down the odds board and gives you free WNBA selections for each regular season game. Today is Friday, June the 9th, and we have a stacked 5-game WNBA slate, and we found 3 selections that we absolutely love here tonight to make us some money. Now, before we get into the selections, though, if you haven't already dropped a like on the video, I'd very much appreciate that. It's Friday. Let's aim high. Let's go for 50 likes on this video. If you guys are new around here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any free content and picks moving forward. As we look at today's odds boards, you will see the New York Liberty as 7.5-point road favorites over the Atlanta Dream, the Minnesota Lynx as 3-point home favorites over the Indiana Fever, the Dallas Wings as 4-point home favorites over the Phoenix Mercury, the Los Angeles Sparks 1.5-point home favorites over the Chicago Sky, and the Washington Mystics as 7-point road favorites over the Seattle Storm. The first play we are rolling with is the New York Liberty minus 7.5 points over the Atlanta Dream at odds of minus 110. Look, the Dream, they've had a week off to prepare for this game, but they got some bad news earlier on in the week. They're going to be without Ari McDonald, who's their best playmaker this season. She leads the team in assists per game at 3.8. And her loss in this game specifically is going to be a big factor, considering the Dream are going to have to find ways to generate points from every which way if they want to keep up with the high-powered Liberty attack. New York, they come into this game off, a game that they should have played on Wednesday that was postponed due to the air quality in New York. And prior to that, they lost to Chicago 86-82. And in that game, they didn't play a very good defense. And I'm expecting them with pretty much a week off to prep for this game. They're going to be prepared to clamp down defensively. We know they're going to get their points on the offensive side of things. That's not an issue. They have a three-headed monster in Sabrina Ionescu, Jonquel Jones, and Breanna Stewart. And the Atlanta Dream simply are not going to be able to keep up offensively with this Liberty juggernaut. We're going to lay the points on the road here. Give me the New York Liberty minus 7.5 points here at odds of minus 110. The play we have for you is the Dallas Wings minus 4, minus 110 over the Phoenix Mercury. Look, on Tuesday, we gave you the Phoenix Mercury. We gave you Brittany Griner over 21.5 points. She easily cashed that. But with the way that game played out, we're going to pivot to the Dallas Wings at home and lay the 4 points here. Look, in that game, Dallas couldn't have played any worse than it did. It shot just 39% from the floor, including 17% from three-point land on 23 attempts. And they were buoyed by a 27 trips to the charity line where they knocked down 23 of them. If you cut that in half, essentially, they're losing that game outright to Phoenix. In that game, Phoenix, they looked like they were gassed toward the end of the game. They were outscored 19-11 in the fourth quarter, and that was a result of a Dallas team just being too physical and quick for them. They out-rebounded the Phoenix Mercury 50-26. They absolutely crashed the boards, and they generated 21 second-chance points to just Phoenix's 4. In this game, if the Phoenix Mercury aren't able to, keep the shooting percentage of the Dallas Wings low, and they aren't able to protect the offensive and defensive glass, the Wings, they're definitely going to shoot better in this contest from 3 and just overall from the floor. And if they can continue to crash the glass, they're going to win this game by 10 points easily. Give me the Dallas Wings minus 4, minus 110. The third play we have for you is the Los Angeles Sparks on the money line, minus 125 with the Chicago Sky. Look, this Sparks team is coming off a loss against the Seattle Storm, in which we gave you Seattle plus 2.5 points in that one. They raced out to a 24-6 first quarter lead. After the first quarter, they basically took their foot off the pedal and let Seattle claw their way back. That's not going to happen here against the Chicago team. That this game is going to be competitive from start to finish. The Los Angeles Sparks, they can score the ball with the best of them. And at home, they have enough depth. They have 4 players scoring in double figures on the season. They should be able to take care of a Chicago Sky team that simply gives up a boatload of points. And the Los Angeles Sparks at home are always a good bet. I like the Los Angeles Sparks here at a small favorite price of minus 125. We'll take them on the money line, and we'll cash this ticket with the Sparks. That wraps up the 20th episode of The Bounce. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you want to help support the show, please drop a like on the video. I'd very much appreciate that. If we can break 50 likes for this video on a Friday, that'd be fantastic. If you guys are new around here, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any content moving forward in the summer months. Baseball, WNBA, soccer's coming up, football, everything we got going on. Subscribe so you don't miss out. And share these pics with your friends on social media so we can all make some money together. The next episode of The Bounce will be available on Saturday night, and we'll be breaking down Sunday's WNBA card. Until next time.